Okay? Well, that's what happened when they changed from the land and soil jurisdiction and took off to sea and trafficked everybody into the jurisdiction of the sea. Well, now they're trying to traffic everybody into the jurisdiction of the air. They're trying to do another one of these sleight of hand jurisdictional changes that changes the form of law and changes the interpretation of the individual and changes their political status and changes their rights under the law and everything else. They're trying to do this arbitrary change of jurisdiction and avoid their debts. This is what they're doing. They're trying to avoid their debts. And so they've done this. They vacated the land and soil of England 300 years ago. They vacated the land and soil of Scotland, Ireland, and Wales and formed this company called Great Britain. Okay? And they went to sea. And they lived in the sea jurisdiction all this while without telling anyone, without bringing it home to their own people, without explaining to their own people that they had impersonated them via the enfranchisement that Disraeli presented. Okay? They haven't explained jack dick to anybody about any of what they've been doing behind their backs, behind people's backs. And they've been using the law to commit acts of crime against their own people as well as everybody else. And so they made this change to a different jurisdiction. They vacated the land and soil, and then they went to sea, and they trafficked everybody out into the international jurisdiction of the sea. And they operated that way for a couple hundred years. And then, well, 160 years. And now they're trying to make another such switch. They're trying to go from the jurisdiction of the sea to the jurisdiction of the air. And along the way, they've done this entire transition. And you can see it in the language. They went from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales as separate countries with land and soil jurisdiction to Great Britain and this kind of amalgamated office, which they separately call the Queen of England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, which is